this is probably one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I actually only disclosed to one family member, which was my mom. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I was on the phone with her. Actually, I didn't tell her in person. I was on the phone because I lived on the north side of Chicago and she lived south, so it was just easy for me talking. I was just like, "Mom, I have something I need to tell you." And she was just like, "Oh, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to know." I said, "No, I think you need to know this." And she, after a minute, I guess she calmed herself down enough to hear the information, and I told her. And then there was this stark silence on the phone, and then she told me that she had to let me go. She called me back in about 5 minutes. I guess she had to compose herself. She probably cried or whatever. But I just say take a deep breath, um, and just explain to the person, hey, this is something I have to tell you. I think it's best. At that point, I didn't know whether I would live a year or 5 years, and I just felt like it was something that she needed to know. I didn't want her to find me dead or, whatever. I didn't want to go into, I didn't want the negative to happen as far as me being in the hospital and not her knowing what it is. So I just took a really deep breath and was just like, I have to tell you. And what I did was I was just like, Mom, I'm HIV positive. And she, she did the best she could, but she did initially let me go, which is saying more or less what happened as opposed to how I told it. But I didn't tell a lot of people, but I did tell her, and I think my brother ended up finding out from a letter that was delivered to the house, and he didn't take it very well. But I mean, that's been a few years ago, and now everything's better, and we have a very open relationship. And now she asked me about how I'm doing and am I taking my meds. But at first, I mean, to answer your question, I just decided to just blurt it out per se, not with any prelude to telling them, but I was just like, I have to tell you something. It's important to me. It's important that if anything happens to me, that and that's how I told my mom.